Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Test Drive Unlimited, and in this one we are jumping straight into the Millionaire's Challenge, which is a 124-mile, basically a tour of the island, going all the way around in a Group A car. It's worth $1 million. It's level expert, and we're going to jump straight into it. This is actually my second attempt at this because I got 3-star police and ran into a roadblock and got busted straight away, so I turned my Xbox off and, turned it back on again. Right, I think we're just stuck on 2 police right now because it is not stopping. And I've just hit him. Don't do that. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, we got roadblocks. That is fun. I did not know we'd get to this stage. I've got to do all this. Why are we turning this way? Do we lose these police? What is going on? Well, the good news is I'm not actually concentrating on the race now. I'm just concentrating on not getting caught. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. More roadblocks. How many roadblocks? All I know is if I get caught, I might just turn my Xbox off because this is going to cost me about $10 million of money I don't have. Don't you dare stop me. Oh, fuck. Turn it off. Done. Because we would lose a lot of money, and I didn't want that, really. So, we're going to try again. But, yeah, I think I only drove for about 5 minutes, and I already got 3-star police, or whatever the level of police is. So, yeah, this is really difficult to not hit traffic, and, yeah. Basically, this car is ridiculously quick, and we've already started by spinning out nearly. That's fine. So, we have an hour to try and get the gold medal, or the gold trophy amount of $1 million, and we'll try our best, but there's traffic everywhere, and it's really hard to get around this island without hitting them, basically. And once I got the 3-star police, I could not get rid of them. I don't even know how you do that in a race, or if you even can, but yeah, it was ridiculous. So we need to try and avoid hitting cars if we can, if it's possible. So we've got this Millionaire's Challenge, which is a checkpoint race, and there's also a Tour of the Island race, which is actually a race with other cars in it. And you do get an achievement for doing the other one, but it's only worth 200k, whereas this is worth $1 million. So I thought I might as well do this one first in our tuned Celine. So instantly there's 1 tap. And we get bonus time per checkpoints as well, which is different. But basically, once I tap a car, I need to really concentrate on not hitting another car. Because it's just not worth it having the police. Because as soon as they pull the roadblocks out, it's ridiculous. So, we have got a long way to go here. I mean, $1 million is a lot of money, isn't it? But considering it takes an hour to get there and do it, I'm hoping the target's quite lenient anyway. But who knows? We might do it in 59 minutes. But imagine if you missed the gold by like a second or something. That would be horrendous. So we're travelling up the west side of the island. I think we're travelling north currently, up the west side, west coast. And yeah, there's not really too much to do other than concentrate and not get the police, because I learnt my lesson. Like I said, I don't know if you can get rid of the police once you've got them in a race, because I've never had it. When you're outside of a race, you can get rid of the police, but there was just an infinite amount of them coming from the opposite direction, so... Right, we're doing alright so far. We've only been going 3 minutes though, so this is a proper endurance race for this type of game. I know now that keeping it as clean as you can is also very important. And not going too quickly in some sections, like this section here is... Oh, no. Right, that's fine. We've only hit one. As long as that stops flashing, that's fine. Just do not get the thing solid and crash into another car. There you go. Because it actually disappears quite quickly, so you do have a bit of time. I just contradicted myself completely there. It does disappear quite quickly, so you don't have to stay, stationary for too long. Right, we're at the lighthouse bit, so we're still on that west coast. Hopefully we drive on some highways, but I don't know if we do. Right, that's checkpoint number 4 out of 32. This bit's fairly flat, sort of. Nah, not really. It was briefly, but this car eats up so much ground. Ow. That was my own fault. Driving way too quick. Basically, get used to that because I'm probably going to do that a lot throughout this. Like I said, hopefully the target time kind of is a bit lenient and expects you to crash quite a lot on this. I could not be bothered starting this again if I get towards the end and we've actually gone past the target time. That would be absolutely gutting. I think we're doing alright though in terms of how early on we've tackled this in terms of the episodes. I could have tackled it earlier on, a few episodes ago, but I did want to get a thingy, a stage 3 car to try and do it, just to give me the best shot. Well, one positive thing is we're getting our miles driven higher, but I'm never getting to 5,000 miles because we've not even got to 1,000 yet. I think 5,000 miles is a bit of a stretch. Right, that's another checkpoint. This road's sort of straight. Don't crash into the policeman because that's bad. There's 2 policemen there. I'm trying to think where I got to last time. I turned left somewhere up here, I remember. I think we're on the northern side now, travelling east. I remember that plane, actually. That plane was in the same place. And we'll get into its top speed now. 250. That is crazy. I'm going to miss this checkpoint. I bounced off a bush.
You are driving in the wrong direction. Please turn around.
I think I could have carried on there. It didn't really say it was too much difference, but anyway. Right, so at this point, last time... Oh, no, please. That's fine. I'll just hit 1. That's all right. This car is mental. And it should disappear soon. There we go. Right, we're good. Panic over. Yeah, here was the point where police roadblocks were like every 100 metres, and it was actually getting crazy. And I don't know how you run away from them. You must be able to somehow. Right, so this is all new territory from this point, because I'm pretty sure I got busted here. So I was about 7 minutes into the race, pretty much. It's certainly a different kind of challenge on this game.
At the next intersection, turn left.
Quite unique in the fact that you have to dodge traffic, and if you collide with traffic, it is actually really bad. Because it completely stops your progress, and it's really difficult to actually change back to bloody reverse, then to first gear. It's horrible. So it really tries to encourage not crashing. But I've no idea how long it's going to take. All I can tell you is, hopefully, it will be less than an hour. What do we do with the million, though? If we get it, I think we should buy... Oh, I don't know. Ferrari. Or Maserati. Or McLaren. I don't think I can even afford the McLaren, you know. I would like the Enzo, though. Or the MC12. We do need both of them as well. Or we could rent one. Or the other. I don't know. Right, we're flying down here now. Now we're going down the... Are we still on the northern side? I think we are. Coming up to where our house is. That turtle refuge, I think. There's lots of stuff here I haven't discovered. You have to be quick, but smooth. That is the quickest way around the island, basically. Because it is heavily RNG with the traffic. Yeah, I think we've gone past the house. I think we're now going down the east coast. I could be wrong. Oh, I could look at the map, actually, in all fairness. No, we're still miles away. We're still on the northern part. So no, we haven't reached my my house yet. It all looks the same. That's the problem. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, this has all gone wrong again. What are the chances of me clipping a police car, really?
We lost the suspect. Suspect escaped. I repeat, suspect escaped. Roger, Adam unit. Keep looking for the suspect.
Right, I need to not hit another car now. That is paramount to... Oh, crap. It's so hard, this game. It really is, just to actually do the races without getting caught by the police and hitting people. Right, at this point, I don't know what to do now. Ah, we are losing the 2-star thing. That's good. So if I just keep driving sort of sensibly, just make sure not to hit anything. I don't have to drive too quickly to avoid the police. Right, we're down to 1 star now. I couldn't seem to lose it in the last attempt. Maybe if I don't see a police car and I don't hit anything for a while. There we go, look. That was just impossible last time. I just couldn't get rid of him. I've got some news pop up. Does that mean I've driven some miles? Because we were close to 1,000. I don't think it tells you during the race. I think it tells you after the race. This is essentially insanity, this event. I'm glad it's no longer than an hour, though. That's all I have to say. But I guess Forza's sort of prepared me for it. Damn it. Right, this is so important. Do not hit another car. Because when it's flashing on half a thing, or whatever, or flashing the first one, they don't actually chase you. Right, that This is now where my house is, somewhere around here, I think. Lost control. Man, this is hard to concentrate this much. I think that lake is where Turtle Refuge is. Or the pond, or whatever it is. I don't know what it is. Basically, we've barely driven anywhere around the island so far, and we've driven for 14 minutes, 9 out of 32 checkpoints. I'm hoping we get to some highways soon. All I'm saying is, if this race had a driving score, it would be the worst experience in the world. Just don't hit the police car, whatever you do. Oh, I'm glad I hit the pedestrian there. Not the pedestrian, the civilian. That's the word. If I hit a pedestrian, that'd be very bad. I hit the civilian instead of the police car. That was the better thing to hit there. Pretty much every other car is a police car in this game. There's only just enough room to squeeze down the middle as well. I think having a quicker car makes things worse because you want to keep pushing it when you don't necessarily need to. Does anybody have any bad memories of this event then? When you guys have completed this in the past? Of being busted by the police, or what car did you actually use for it? Did you use the Celine? Was it any decent when you used it? Are there better cars to use? More stable ones? Like, once I've completed this, I wouldn't really fancy doing it again, even though it is worth $1 million. It's probably not the most cost-effective way of getting money. Because I've been pointed out that there is an event that you can do, a speed event, I think. You can do it very quickly in the A group and get like 80k for it. So if you can do that in like a minute, then all you need is about, I don't know, somewhere between 10 and 15 minutes, I guess, to get $1 million there, as opposed to an hour for this one. So if he just stayed in his lane there, we'd have been fine. Where are we now? Northeast side. I wish it would give you like a percentage of the race that you way through it. I guess the checkpoints kind of are like that, but they might not be evenly spaced, so I don't know. You can't see the indicators when you're going this speed. So that is just pure luck if you crash into them. Or bad luck, should I say. Come on. It's all right until you get into until you're in first or second gear. Then you do just get like oversteer central. I mean, to be fair, it is. Oh bloody hell! It is a 1,000 horsepower rear-wheel drive car, so that's kind of expected. Right, just don't hit another car. Don't hit another car. The problem is we keep catching up to cars. To police cars like that.
106, I got your car inside. I'm pursuing it. 10-4, Adam 6.
I don't know how to get rid of them because you just drive up and just drive into new police cars. Unless you just have to wait. Maybe I'm going too quickly and I'm meeting them before I should. There we go.
Dispatch 11. Stop search
I think if you drive too quickly, you drive into more police cars, so it never loses them. That might have been what I was doing last time. You have to, like, slow down a bit once you've lost sight of them. Well, I kind of know what I need to do next time, at least. Oh my god, I'm fishtailing. This is a nice part of the island, though. I like this. Where are we? Dead on the east side somewhere. 12 out of 32 checkpoints. We've nearly done 20 minutes driving. To be honest, this might be quite close, which is a bit scary. Hopefully, we get onto some motorway sections. I mean, this part is just all luck around here. See, we've got a complete open road here, so that's good. I wasn't zoomed in enough then. You have to drive with the map in this position, otherwise you're severely hampered. Ah, right. I think we're doing alright though. Like I said, I have no idea really, but I'm just hoping we are. It is actually more beneficial just to give it about half throttle pretty much all the time, unless you're in 4th gear and in a dead straight line. Oh, I thought I was going a bit straight at that time. Oh, there's a ship. It's got some weird graphics on it. Does that ship actually move? Be interesting to know. Right, how are we doing? I don't even know if I've driven down here before, you know. I think I must have. We've only done 12 out of 32. 16 must be halfway then. That's 13. Bugger. I waste so much time doing that. 21 minutes, pretty much 22 minutes, and we're not halfway yet, so... I don't know. I need to stop crashing though, that's one thing. I'm guessing the race one will probably be easier than this. Timed ones are always harder than race events, so not sure. We still haven't driven as many miles as in the Jag, in the XJ220, in this car. Where are we going? We're going this way. I knew this one was going to be absolute hell. That's fine, as long as we only crash into one. That's the important thing. Even in 4th gear, we are losing the back end. Something chronic. Are we doing alright? I don't know. I want to get to checkpoint 16 before 30 minutes is up, but is that going to happen?
At the next intersection, turn left.
Right, we're turning left here, apparently.
Left.
We've got 2 miles to the next checkpoint, which is number 14. It could be quite difficult, you know, this, unless we're getting all the difficult roads out the way first. Because I think the other part of the island's a lot less hilly and horrible, more flat, which we could use that right about now, because the drive so far has been pretty difficult for most of it. Crap. When oversteer makes you hit a car. Oh, that was lucky as hell. These roads are mental. Where are we? Oh, we've made quite a bit of progress there, to be honest. Still got a hell of a long way to go to get back to where we started. And I'm just clipping cars for fun now. Right, that's number 14. We've got 25 minutes in. It's a bit worryingly close to halfway, and we're not halfway in checkpoints yet. Who knows? We could be doing terribly. I might actually fail it. But as soon as you put your foot down, you're just going to crash into someone. So what do you do? This is more straight, though. A little bit. At least not as hilly. This is much nicer. A flat bit and straight. Is it going to stay like that? Who knows? That was a little bit of a jump. Wonder how many people I've killed on the way. Quite a few. Must be at least 20. It's asking us to go down a one-way system the wrong way. Why has it done that? Here was me saying the sat-nav was pretty good, but now it seems to want us to commit suicide down here. And it's still sticking us on the wrong side of the road here. I'm not going to ask why it's doing that, but I don't really want to disobey it. Right, now we're on this bit. That was a bit bizarre. Right, we're on a dual carriageway now, or 2-lane, whatever they call it in America. Right, we're nearly halfway. This is looking a bit better now. At least I think we're nearly halfway. These roads are getting more friendly for the Celine now. Yeah, now we're cruising. This bit's going to be a bit weird, though. Watch the police, man. Power sliding. That horn does sound brilliant for a supercar. Sounds like a bus. I don't know what horn would sound good for a supercar in all fairness, but...
At the next intersection, turn right.
I have no idea. Are we in the main... Where are we? Oh, we're in that eastern city. Why on earth is it making us go around here? This is horrible.
Turn left. Turn left.
Third gear wheel spin. This is making us go down some weird-ass route.
At the next intersection, turn right.
We are Still spinning in every gear. Just do it slowly, and then as soon as you put it on full power, it just wheel spins. Right, this is halfway in terms of checkpoints. 28 minutes, 30 seconds, so that's decent. In terms of time, if that is the halfway point, who knows?
At the next intersection, turn right. Turn right.
This car has got too much power for its own good. Is it the most powerful car in the game? Fully upgraded? Because 1,000 horsepower might be quite hard to beat. Unless one of the McLarens can beat it, I don't know. I doubt anything else can. Maybe the Koenigsegg can beat that in terms of horsepower. I'm definitely willing to try that. Again, though, it just costs too much money.
At the next intersection, turn left.
Well, that actually did help slightly. Slowed me down. I thank you for your service, car. And it's put us down the wrong way on the one-way system again. I mean, I could just go on the right side of the road, in all fairness. It's a bit too late now, though. Trees, lampposts, what do you call them? Telegraph posts. This is silly. Why am I on this side of the road? That's better. I could have just gone on the right side of the road, and I probably should have, but here we are. 30 minutes in. An entire episode for one race. Part 1 as well, because we do have to do this again. $17 out of 32 checkpoints. I'm going to crash into these. Oh, I hit both of them. That's brilliant. Fantastic. Again, I'm driving too quickly now because we're going to drive into another police car. That's the issue we've got. Look, here we go. There's one. There's two, actually. Crashed into each other. So if we just go away from them and just drive a bit slower, hopefully we then lose them. So I don't want to run into some more police cars, because there's one, look. But that was just the right timing, because we just lost them. But I figured it out now. If you drive too quickly, you'll drive into another police car, which is bad. This is the most straight road we've had, with no traffic, though. This is much better. I've just oversteered into the oncoming lane. We've got a wiggle on at the moment. This car is absolutely ridiculously quick. Which car has the highest top speed when tuned? It's got to be the CC8S, surely. Or the McLaren F1, actually. One of those. I think I'm actually off the road more often than I'm not. I spend more time on the grass than on the road. Oh, this is not good. We're going on some horrible roads again. It is really quite an art to try and drive on this game without hitting traffic. Well, this answers how big the island is, and the answer is bloody huge. Because when you do it in one go, it really does emphasise how big it is. I don't know how many miles we've driven already, but that is checkpoint number 19. We're still not anywhere near the big city, are we? We'll come around this bottom corner near where the tuna is. The British tuna. Crap. Oh, there's a wheel. I'm glad that didn't count as me hitting a car twice. Oh, how has that just happened? Just randomly, just can hit a bump when your wheel starts spinning, and then that's it. You're going to spin. I'm very curious to see what time we actually get for this. I'm hoping it's going to be at least, well, at the most 55 minutes. I don't want it to be any closer than that. I've just driven straight into a police car. I was quite lucky to not get busted then, I'll be honest. If I'd have been going any slower then, that would have been me being arrested. Let's go slow. Oh god, here's one. Don't crash into me. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's not fair because they turn into you. And I get 2 stars for it. Well, I really need to bloody get rid of these guys. Right, I'm going to go slow here.
Dispatch, 1 Adam 6, I'm after your suspect. I'm starting the pursuit. 10-4, Adam 6. Dispatch, we lost the suspect. Suspect escaped. I repeat, suspect escaped.
Come on, please.
Adam unit, keep looking for the suspect.
Yes, right, we've lost 1 star. That's fine.
Dispatch, 1 Adam 6, I got your car in sight. I'm pursuing it. Acknowledge 1 Adam 6.
That whole scenario there was just annoying. Come on, lose that star. Right, we've got 1. We're only on 1 now, that's fine. There we go. The police are actually a big pain in the arse in this game.
10-16 and 10-1. Come on, dispatch. The suspect can't be far. Forget it, 6. Suspect lost. Dispatch 11 to all Adam unit. Resume station.
Right, crisis over. If this happens this far in, I am going to be fuming. Because I do not want to do this again. I'm assuming if you get busted, it stops the race. That'd make the most sense. "36 minutes. 21 out of 32 checkpoints. So not many to go, actually. Just over 10. Don't know what just happened then. Too often I'm getting 2 wheels off the or on the grass, should I say. But it's the only way to overtake the cars safely, really. Especially with them constantly changing lanes when I get near them. All I know is I've crashed a lot in this race. And there's another one. This car just spins at any point anyway, so if you get it 2 wheels off the grass or on the grass and then 2 wheels on the curb, then you are going to spin out. There's just nothing you can do about it. I haven't looked where we are for a while. Oh, we're coming around into the main city. Ah, there's the thingy there, which is that volcano thing, is it? I don't know. Right, we're getting there. We're not a million miles away now. We're getting close to the main city of whatever it's called. Honolulu, is it? Something like that. Definitely not that, but something close. Honolulu. That sounds about right. This is absolutely insane what we're doing right now. It feels like it's been a lot longer than 38 minutes. That's all I can say. This looks very familiar now. We've got 4 lanes to play with. This is lovely. Everyone's changing lanes constantly, though. Absolutely fly down here. Although we are getting some jittering.
At the next intersection, turn left. Turn left.
It's taking us down the wrong way again. Why does it keep doing this to me? Luckily, that's ended pretty quick. Right. 23 out of 32. We've driven nearly 40 minutes. I think we're doing alright. I hope we're doing alright. We lost it over a slight bump. Something with this much power must be absolutely terrifying to drive. Because it will wheel spin, no matter what you do. And it's taking me down the wrong way again. Is this doing it on purpose? School bus. Don't want to be hitting that. That's jail time. I don't know why it's taking me down the wrong way. I'm going on the pavement. Screw it. Luckily, there's no pedestrians in this game. Right, back on the right way. Or the right lane. This is taking me a very weird way.
Turn left.
I'm really just trying to avoid wheel spin. Yeah, so we're going on some highways now. Please. I mean, sometimes it's good, but sometimes it's not. Depending on if they change lanes like that. Because no one changes lanes like that ever. Just sharply veer to one side. I thought I was going to hit the police car again. The highway's good, but at the same time it's actually quite uneven, the surfaces, so it's not brilliant. Like this, look. So it's kind of good, but kind of not. I'm trying hard, though, to not crash. Slow is smooth, and smooth is fast. Oh, my lord. We are getting there. 42 minutes. I don't know how I didn't get a police thing then. I absolutely sideswiped him. I may have picked the hardest car to control. Other than the Koenigsegg, I guess that would be pretty difficult as well. I could not avoid that at all. The maps have a difficulty loading in at some point as well. This is the bit where I've got to discover tons of it. The roads. It looks horrible. This is struggling on this road because it's very bumpy. Right, we're off the highway onto this now. Is this one way or not? Yes, it is. That's good. Still. Right, I think we've got 6 more checkpoints to go. We are really getting there now. I think we're getting towards the airport, are we? Yeah, we're making our way towards the airport. This is a nice bit of road to open up. Would you do this in real life? The answer is probably no. The map is really struggling to load in at these speeds. This would definitely be better on PC, to be honest, but... we're playing it on the original hardware, and why not? I don't think my Xbox is particularly powerful as well, in terms of the Xbox 360. We actually haven't spun out for a while. Touch wood. Maybe it's because we've got onto the more straight roads, I don't know. Crap. Right, we're back up to 4 lanes now. I don't know why these cars are changing lanes so much, considering there's like no traffic on. They should all be in the slow lane, shouldn't they? Don't crash into the police car. Less than 15 minutes left. Oh man, my eyes are hurting a little bit now. 45 minutes of not blinking, essentially. Right, we've only got 4 more to go, actually. 4 more checkpoints. We're really nearly there now. We're flying through this last bit. These are the nicest roads to drive on because they're just flat. And fairly wide. It's wide enough. Oh no, I've lost it. Ow. That would definitely result in death, for sure. I'm actually going to start in second gear, you know. First gear is actually pointless. Right, well, it did go okay for a while until that point, but we've got 3 checkpoints to go, so... 13 minutes to do it. Where actually are we? Oh yeah, we're actually making our way up there now. We've gone back to some horrible roads, however. And also we haven't had the police on us in a while, which is good. The race one must be much easier than this. The Island Tour, whatever it's called. I've got a feeling. Oh, those cars just disappeared. That's the second time that's happened. Just seemed a bit odd. Right, this is a great road. Man, we are flying down here. This is great. 2 more to go. This road is brilliant. I'll tell you what, you have to concentrate more than I realised in this game. Like, it's not particularly difficult, the actual targets you got to get, but actually driving and driving quick, it is hard to concentrate. We're actually nearly going 260 here. This is the longest I've been flat out for in this game. Bit risky, to be honest. We're fine. We're fine. Don't crash into the policeman. We're actually very nearly there. This is great. Second to last checkpoint. How long have we got? 4.7 miles, and we've got actually loads of time left. So this is great. I'm glad they were quite lenient with the time. 49 minutes we're at, so not even 50 yet. Having this tuned does help quite a lot. Even just the better brakes. I'll just take the better brakes, to be honest, because that helps a lot as well.
At the next intersection, turn left.
Right, I actually used a barrier on purpose then, because I knew I was going to fly off into the distance. Right, so we've just hit 50 minutes. And we're down to a single track road now. Doesn't mean we're not going to floor it still, though. Oh, that car went flying. Well, it might be about 52 minutes by the time we get there. Actually, maybe less. Do you know what? We'll take that. 51 minutes. Oh, yes. We did it. 51 minutes, 4 seconds. My eyes hurt. That was a lot of concentrating. So 60 minutes for gold, then it was 62 and then 65 for silver and bronze respectively. But we had just about 9 minutes spare, which is pretty comfortable really. And I did spin out a hell of a lot in that. But look at that. 1 million. What do we do with that? So we got the 1,000 miles travelled, which is obviously going to happen in that. Because we went so far. And I've got 247 miles in the Celine now. Driven. So that's good. And what I'm going to do is buy the Ferrari Enzo, I've decided, because we do need to own 3 Ferraris. And I was tempted to buy either that or the Maserati. There's a Ferrari only event and a Maserati only event. So we don't have to own 3 Maseratis though, I don't think, for one of the achievements, but it is own 3 Ferraris. So I'm going to buy a Ferrari, the Enzo. But there isn't that many Ferraris in the game, to be honest. So that's 650 and the MC12 is 750. But yeah, we'll go and buy the Enzo. Why not? So we only have one option. Lots of different, one option for the wheels, so lots of different colours though, surprisingly. Some that I've never seen an Enzo in. Like green, for example. What do we do? Do we get it in red, or is it a bit too boring? Can repaint it if we want as well, but I guess it'll be crazy expensive. I might go in white, you know. We haven't got many white cars. It looks good in a lot of colours. Or actually, let's go that. That's something different. Argento Nürburgring. We're going to do that because it's got the Nürburgring in it. Something different. And we'll go for a different interior as well. Let's go for a red interior with that colour. There we go. We still got 475k as well, so we could think about another house. But there we go. It's probably going to feel quite slow in comparison now, but I just wanted this car anyway. Either this or the Maserati. A lot more stable than the Saline. Let's see how much this is to stage 3 it. I appreciate this episode's been long, and if you're still here, thank you. Because that was a long race. But I wanted to buy a car anyway in it, so we might as well do this. Something different to finish off. And we'll just see how much this is to stage 3 it. Is it 221? Is it the same as the Saline, or is it more? 290k. It's even more. Interestingly enough, the handling and braking are amazing. The accelerations, I don't think it's as good as the Saline's one, but the speed is actually quite a lot less, 239. Doesn't change much. But the braking goes up loads. But I don't think we really need to stage 3 another Group 3 car. Unless I stage 3 this, or the Koenigsegg, or something else. And then we can potentially use that for the other Island Tour race. But anyway, we've got the Enzo, so we can start using that in the next episode, because we have a Ferrari-only event down here. I think it's there, if I remember. Yeah, it's only 5.5 miles, but we can start using that anyway. And in terms of the spaces, that's 4 out of 6, so we can only buy 2 more cars anyway. But nevertheless, we'll see what that does for our percentage. So we've gone up to 37%. 375, so we're not too far off. So this was the one I was on about, win the Gold Cup in the Island Tour. That's the other one, which is the race. So I do need to go and do that as well. We've just got that one, which was 35, and still miles off that. Oh yeah, we've gone 51% of the roads now, but everything else has stayed the same, I think. That news is not really important, and we'll go to this, and nothing's changed there really, apart from that one time attack which we did. And it shows obviously all these. You can see overall rank as well, so maybe on my other profile I could see what my online status was. I don't know. Millionaire challenge though, that was the one we just did. But there you go. But that's the end of this episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed that extremely long race, but if you're not quite done and want to see some more vids, I've got some more over there, and I'll see you in the next part.